Tune in. Bring your hands together at the center of your chest, thumbs touching your sternum. Begin breathing long and deep from your belly through your nose. As you breathe in, your belly expands. As you breathe out, your belly contracts. Close your eyes. On your exhale, imagine that your breath is coming out of your heart. On your inhale, breathe in normally through your nose. Keep up. Continue this healing heart breath. See if you can experience a moment of ease, even if it's just a moment. A moment of possibility of rest. A moment of possibility beyond struggle. A moment.
This was, I hear from a lot of staff who've been here for a long time, you've been here for a long time, about how rare a space like this is in a school, which kind of made me sad, because it was, a lot of work went into this space, and I don't mean to discount that at all. I mean, like, it was huge to have people from outside who could come in and hold space, so it was nobody's extra thing at the end of the day here to do it. That was huge all by itself, and you folks did it very skillfully. But there was so much that was just like making a space to be creative about expressing who we are and where we want to be and what's real for us. And it's sad that that doesn't happen so much because it's so totally within our power to do that more frequently for ourselves and with students and with each other. So that was like, I think that was, there was this like, wow, it's so hard to make this happen in the midst of everybody's busy schedules. And it's also really powerful when it does. And how do we make it easier for this to happen regularly, not as an extra thing? And that's kind of where my head's at as we move forward from here.
I really like those activities, but one thing that I really enjoyed was the like family, your like background kind of timeline, but instead of just like writing things out, there was like a bunch of different objects to choose from in the center. It was like hear about their backgrounds and the different things that they've done and their experiences leading up to getting to Roosevelt too. Everyone's so different, and so to see how we got there was cool through those pieces. I really like that. I really don't. I think there was a Lego piece or some sort of toy or something that I used to symbolize like my childhood with my brother. And then there's some sort of like crayon or something I think I used because I felt like that somehow symbolized my experience in college. I don't even know, it just like felt right in the moment talking about it with those pieces, which was really cool. Yeah.
Kind of another nod to like the parts that we don't necessarily get to bring to the work, or in a conscious way.
Yeah.
You're not consciously playing it.
One was the fact that there was equal focus on what it felt like to be in that situation and focus on how it could be different, which is different because often we get stuck in the first thing. But I think the bigger piece was how much it was the difference between just talking about how something is and could be versus like I actually have to imagine how this feels in a body and space and motion, and just how much deeper it sunk in with everybody was really cool. Like it was just like this really small shift. It took the exact same amount of time a conversation would have had. And people took a little bit more risk, but then it was just like this whole different dynamic unfolded, and a lot of connection happened, and a lot of like almost release, I think. That was a highlight for me.
Did you get a chance to do your own sculpture for that one?
Yeah, we were partners.
Yeah, that was a really powerful experience. It was good.
It's like finding your balance on 2 feet, and having like a neutral, open posture, and like be hopeful but be centered, and then have one hand on your heart. Sorry, I'm modeling. And one hand like out in an invitation to somebody. And so you're open, but you're taking care of yourself, and you're grounded, and you're sustainable.
And then like, where's the burden? Like, where's that?
Yeah. I think to me this invitation piece is like, I don't have to carry everything, right? So like, I'll carry what I can carry, and then like, let's share.
Or even that piece around, like, this is what I can hold.
Or maybe it's on your shoulders, but you're balanced so you can handle it.
All of a sudden it's like it's invisible, right? It's just part of the it's part of the being grounded. That's bad.
And even inviting, I feel like so often we are like in this conflict, like here's what we have to do, or here's what we need to do, you know?
There's not enough resources, and there's not enough whatever, and all these kind of lack deficit conversations. And if it were instead of like, if it were doing with instead of for, then there isn't that imbalance. You know, it's like, here's all of these bodies with different resources and different capacities with a shared mission, or what could be a shared mission.
How do you, it's just like a parent for me, how do you love the student while still being in good relationship with them and being able to push them to their optimal level? And what is their optimal level? We're not fully maximizing what we can do, and I'm not talking about GPAs, I'm just talking about people's potential, and then not overdoing it in some areas and underperforming in others, you know? Because it feels like it's off balance.
My vision for staff to feel appreciated, attended to, and able to walk in the fullness of who they are, being able to bring my own gifts to the door and my time to be present as I work for the door to remain open. Being a voice to admin.
Motivated educators keeping projects in fruition, projects continuing after I leave here, unlike many projects and ideas and plans in the history of Roosevelt that I know. And also bringing that motivation beyond Roosevelt into my future work with other youth in Minneapolis.
I am healing with hope and solidarity.
Connect my love for our students with their rich insight, experience, and diversity, and match those with high expectations that achieve equity through authenticity.